Hello everyone. Today we are making green rice first. Right now, as you can see, we are bringing water to a boil. So first of all, bring your water to a boil. When the water gets to boil, then you add your rice. I normally like to use Uncle Ben rice. So I add my rice in the boiling water, then I stir and keep stirring and keep stirring. The reason why I like to stir it this way is because I don't want them to stick together. Although I'm using Uncle Ben rice never stick together, but I just want to be sure they are all separate, So I like to stir, keep stirring, like up to 5 minutes. Yeah. 3 to 5 minutes. Stir to your choice, just to make sure they are all separated and boil. You stir depending on the quantity of the rice you are making. Let's say I'm making just like a cup of rice, just a little cup of rice. I won't stir it this much, so I'm kind of like making half bag of Uncle Ben rice. So it's around like 4 cups. Yeah, normal cups. So I keep stirring just to make sure that they're not sticking together. I like to stir and I like to keep stirring and stir. So after stirring, what I'll do is I will get my ingredients ready. I like to use green pepper because I'm making green rice without tomatoes. So use green pepper to make the tomatoes. So imagine how it will look like with just green pepper. So I get my vegetables ready, which is my green pepper. Wash properly. After washing, then I check my rice again and stir it for the next time and see how it's cooking. Of course, it's cooking properly because I stir it very well. It's not sticking together anymore. So I give it a stir again. Then I blend my green pepper. Cut them into pieces, put them in the blender, and get ready to blend that together, because that's what we'll be using to making the rice to turn green. So I check on my rice again at this point, then I strain the rice. Don't let it get soft because you have time to get soft inside the green pepper and the ingredients. So strain your rice when it's very, very strong. I strain my rice. After straining my rice, I make sure nothing is left in the pot. Then I leave the rice in the filter to be dropping water because it's ready to cook finally. Then I put a pot, empty pot, on the stove. Add some oil to start frying my red pepper ingredients before adding the special guest of the day, which is the rice. So right now I want the oil to heat up. Heating up the oil. While the oil is being heated up, then what we'll do is to blend the ingredients. Blending the ingredients. We blend the ingredients. I'm blending my green pepper and onions together. Yeah. So let's give that time to heat up and blend the pepper. So right now I add my onions. Add my onions in the hot oil. So that the aroma comes out, right? So we add I like using red onions. I don't know about you. Onions of your choice though. So I normally like using red onions to make the jollof. They call it green rice. When I use tomatoes, my kids like to call it red rice when it's tomatoes. When I use green pepper, we call it green rice. So I add my thyme. Thyme is one of the ingredients I like to use. I like the aroma when I fry it. So I add my thyme in the hot oil with the onions. Then the next thing to add is medium curry powder. I like to just add to your taste, to the quantity of you want. Depends on the quantity of the rice you're making. So I'm making kind of lot, right? So I'm add to taste. Yeah, I stir them together. Keep stirring until they're all blended together. While still frying though, lower your heat so that you don't get burned, so that they don't turn brown. Yeah, so I lower my heat while I'm frying. Yep, see how they look right now. At this point of time, it's still I add my shrimp. So I would like to add my shrimp at this point of time in order to make it blend together. I'll wait for it for a little while because the onions still look very fresh. Then I add my shrimp just for it to turn color. I don't like to cook the shrimp to be too hard, you know. I fry it for just for 5 minutes, then I take them out from the pot. So for now I just put it, so I will stir them together for 5 minutes. Stirring the shrimps together for 5 minutes. Look how it looks now. It looks so nice right now. Then by this time I remove my shrimp. Don't worry if you're taking it together with the ingredients, because you are taking it back to the pot, so it's actually a bonus that the last ingredients would make it taste more good. If you're taking together with the onions, don't worry about that. The purpose is done. So they're out from the pot. The next thing, you add your green pepper. So the green pepper is being added. We blend them together. This is the time to add them on, stir together. This is the ingredients that make it green color. Is the green pepper. So the green pepper. I like green pepper, so, especially the aroma. I don't know if you actually get what I'm talking about the taste, the aroma that comes from the green pepper. Yeah, so let them boil. When it boil, right now it won't boil so much so that you don't get too soggy. Yeah, at this point of time it's ready to add something else. So I have my chicken stock. Whenever I make chicken, see, I always bring out my chicken stock to block it in the freezer. So those chicken stock always go in jollof rice, red rice. When I'm making stew, I use, instead of adding water. So the chicken stock bring more taste to it. So this is the time to add my chicken stock. It's blocked, so I have to cut it into two. See, I have to put it in there. It's still blocked though, but the hotness of the pot, the hotness in the fried red pepper, the ingredients in short, will melt down the blocked chicken stock. Yep. So I don't even need to do this that I'm doing right now, but if I cover it, stir it together, cover it, let it come to a boil, everything will disappear. So I don't need to make sure that they are all dissolved with my wooden spoon, no, but it's just to make sure that they are all ready to be boiling. So at this point of time, I can cover it and let it come to a boil. When it comes to a boil, those chicken stock will disappear. Those blocked chickens will see come to a boil and they are no more there. All the chicken stock are inside the ingredients, which is the red pepper and the fried onions. Yeah, at this point of time, when everything is ready to receive the special guest of the day. What is our special guest of the day? Our special guest of the day is the rice. Yes, the rice that I strained. It's time to add the rice. We stir them together after adding the rice. This time the rice is very strong, so it needs those chicken stock to steam. You need to soak the chicken stock and the green pepper in order to get taste. Yeah, so make sure you stir your rice. If there is anyone sticking together, they all dissolved. Make sure your heat is still low. When you add your rice, lower your heat. Lower your heat, if not it starts sticking in the pot, getting burned, or start smelling, mixing with the taste. You won't even know the taste of what you're cooking. You can add water if you like. You can add more chicken stock if you like. I don't like adding more chicken stock because it may be too concentrated or too sweet or something like that. Yeah, because in that chicken stock there are a lot of ingredients on it. So in order to make it balanced, not be too salty, not to be too concentrated, you can add water and taste it. If you see it doesn't have much taste, you can add your chicken stock. But if you say the taste is enough, you can add just a little water just to stir your rice together and let it be with a lower heat. Cover it after stirring. Cover it with a lower heat. Come back and check on it. It's actually boiling very well with the chicken stock and the rice. The next thing is to add your shrimp. The ingredients are going back again. You see why I added water? Because all these ones are coming with a taste again. That's why I didn't add another chicken stock. So you can add water, you can add chicken stock. So I choose to add water in order not to have too much salty food. So with the shrimp coming back to the pot, because the rice is getting ready, my kids love it this way. As long as it's not too much red rice. Sometimes kids don't like jollof rice. This is another way to make them eat vegetable, green pepper, something like that. Although we have overcooked the green pepper, you can slice it and put it your choice. You can still slice it at this point. They will like to, but the taste is in there. Yeah, make sure you blend some to cook and slice some to on top just to garnish it. But I don't like putting a sliced green pepper on top the food. Right now, I add my chicken that gave me the chicken stock. How did I make the chicken to bring out a chicken stock? Marinate it, boil it a little bit, bring it out, put it in the oven, and save your chicken stock. That's it. Use your chicken stock to cook. So this is oven roasted turkey and oven roasted chicken. They were pre-boiled before I put them in the oven to give me the taste that I want. So because I don't want to overcook it, I want to cook it strongly. So pre-boil it just for a little bit to bring out the chicken stock, then bring them out from the chicken stock, put them in the oven, and they are ready for you to use to garnish your rice. Like this, kids will love it. So it's like green rice with chicken. Mommy, can you make me that green rice with chicken again? They love it. So it's ready. Give it a thumbs up if you like the process. It's actually easy process, especially when you have kids. You don't want to overcook, you don't want to too much ingredients, you just make it simple. But if you're making patty, jollof rice, oh, you add more condiments. Like this is very tasty, very aromatic, and that's it.